All right, guys, so in order to start doing this, you need to get 4 8mm screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to remove the top. All right, 1 second. Let me remove the top, and then we'll get back in. All right, you guys, so now that we're done here removing the cover, the next step is to remove this valve block. We're going to remove it. Once we remove it, we're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and darn. Freak. Okay, they should be 8mm. I'll let you guys know. 1 second. All right, so I was right. These are 8s on the side. Once you remove the 8s, like I said, well, you could remove all 8 once you could remove all 4 nuts, bolts, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're 8mm, like I said. That's what I was trying to say. Now we're gonna remove this hose line, unfasten it. We're gonna move it to the side. As you move that to the side, then we're gonna be able to pull this sucker out. All right. So you disconnect this one, and you can disconnect this one. The moment you can disconnect this wire, you're gonna hear a for some odd reason, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So then I disconnect this one, and the noise stopped. Yeah. All right. So like I said, this is moved. This is gonna be a 12, by the way. This one you're gonna have to push in. When you're pushing in, we're gonna pull out. That's how you take off this hose. Now I just need to take this all out, and we're gonna push forward. And remember the orientation of this. Everything goes from the bottom. So these wires on top, or these air lines are on top, the green ones, and then these go on the bottom. Okay, so in case anybody else is having this issue, I just ended up removing the entire thing, sliding it off. As you slide it off, you will see it just comes to the side, right? I'm gonna show you the bottom and how the bottom looks like. I thought I unscrewed or undid all these bolts, but in reality they didn't. So we're gonna have to figure this out real quick. But in reality, it's pretty easy. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. So when it comes down to this fitting, it's gonna be in here, right? You're gonna push down on here as you're pushing with this fingernail. You're pushing down on it. With the other free hand, you're pulling out. All right. Well, comparing these two, the only thing that I could say that looks like or is similar is gonna be 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2, 3 for the valve block. This is where you're gonna insert the tubing, and yeah, that's about it. Besides that, I don't know. I hope it fits, but well, I hope it works. But we'll see what to do. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna put the miles that I replaced the compressor. I'm going to push forward from here. But for some reason, when I'm looking at this old one, it has this on it. I don't know if it's Delta 302.1156 or I don't know what it is. But yeah. Let's see. Part number. There you go. Made in Japan. Pretty cool. All right, you guys. So I want to push forward from there. All right, so these are going to be T30s. T30s, hook everything up, plug everything up, tighten everything down. Once you're done doing that, start the car and raise up and raise down the vehicle. See if that fixes your problem. I hope this fixes mine. I'll let you guys know if this was a problem. All right, warriors. So my recommendation when it comes down to putting back the valve block is to make sure that instead of hooking this line up that goes to this, tighten it down here first. It's going to be really difficult. You'll see what I'm saying. So basically, instead of putting this inside of here, tighten it down first. Once you tighten it down, that's when you just pop it in. The next step that I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna hook everything up, turn the car on, raise up the suspension, lower the suspension. My issue here was that whenever I raised up the suspension and I pressed it down to go down, it did not communicate with the system and it was giving me an error. I forget the error's name right now. I'll look it up and I'll put it at the end of the video. But the point is, let's see if this fixes the problem. Gotcha, guys. So I do have errors, but this was the main one that I had. The C1, the Charlie 1 Alpha 13-64. It said the intermittent pressure does not decrease on venting gallery. That was the one that I was having issues with. The other two, intermittent exhaust valve, intermittent compressor circuit, that's because I disconnected everything. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go back, clear fault memory, and then now turn on the vehicle, because when I did turn on the vehicle at first, that's when I received a warning check, not check engine, suspension issues. All right, wish me. All right, you guys. So now, oh dude, damn. So now the issue that I'm having here, you see that little cone, the red cone, show warnings. That is because of the tailgate that's open. So don't worry about that. So now what we're gonna do is see if it works. We're gonna raise the vehicle. The vehicle just raised. Don't worry about the compressor. The compressor is gonna sound like that because I haven't put the stuff over the compressor to minimize the noise. And so now the issue that I had was that I wasn't able to lower it. So now let's see if I can lower it. Yep. I am able to lower the car. So I'm gonna call that a fix. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day.